So what's up, my Toyota fans, my Toyota lovers? How you guys doing? This is Sammy speaking today. Oh, well, something's going on over here, but let's ignore that. But the features that I love, I'm just go right down to it and tell you the features that I love about this Toyota.
I didn't understand. Please try again using a louder speaking volume.
No.
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding you.
Okay. So there's your computer issues, right? Your AIs. Here we go. So here's the thing that I want to share with you guys about the 2025 Toyota Grand Highlander Hybrid. I'm going to give you the goods, the bads, and anything in between. All right, here we go. So first and foremost, welcome to my channel. This is Sammy speaking. Please subscribe to my channel and click the like button and the bell icon so that way you can see other future videos of what I do, posting almost anything and everything. I want to say I own this car so far I have this car about a month now, almost a month. And I can tell you for the driving experience that I've gone through, it is very quiet in here. It can be more quiet, but right now it is very quiet in here. There is a lot of space. I'm reclined right now. I am enjoying the panoramic roof that this vehicle comes with, which is pretty cool. I am saving a lot of gas with this hybrid. So let me explain about the gas first. We're going to talk about the gas. So far I've driven 694 miles. When I purchased this car, I only had 3 miles in it. Right now I am driving, I'm in park mode, and I'm going to put what's called the EV. So basically for the battery to take over, so that way I don't use a lot of gas, because right now I'm idling the vehicle. So I've done my own research when it comes to saving gas. And so far I'm averaging about 32.5 to 33 miles per the gallon. Meaning that how I'm doing that test is that I'm filling up my tank all the way to the top. Driving, I'm calculating the mileage that I use, and when I fill up again, I'm kind of calculating the amount of gas that's being used. So so far, again, I purchased this car March 11th. We are April 9th right now, and I've put in about $75 worth of gas, which the price of gas is about $2.89 out in New Jersey. I drive a lot in the streets, as much in the highway. I'm like 50-50 in the streets and the highway. There's a lot of stop and go. So every time I stop, I make sure I press this EV button to use the battery instead of using gas when I'm idling or at a stop sign. With that said, I want also to explain something that's interesting. When I put the EV on, the second EV, so when I press this button to make the battery totally take charge of this vehicle, I noticed that right now it's 41 degrees outside, so it's windy and it's very cold. It starts to get cold. So there's no heat coming out. Now it's coming out cold. So it's almost like I'm forced to shut it off. So I think I shut it off. I'm forced to shut off cold air coming out because I got the EV going, so that way the battery could take over with this hybrid of this vehicle. And when I turn that EV off, so if you see, I'm gonna press this button, this EV button, and you're gonna see that it's going to shut off. So once I shut that off, now the engine kicks in, and of course you're going to get heat because, getting the heat, the engine gets hot, and of course that's what gives heat. So I could understand that. I thought maybe that the car will heat up anyway, even with the battery, but I guess that's not the case. I kind of find that out the hard way, which is fine. But overall, this vehicle so far, to me, is handling very well. I love the features of the phone, the calling, the volume here, the cruise control. I also love the fact that even if you're not using cruise control, it lets you know when you're going off lane, because sometimes we as human beings have a horrible habit to be playing with our cell phone while driving the vehicle. So having that feature without cruise control can avoid you crashing into a wall or going to another lane, because the vehicle gives you a little hump, a little push to get you to stay within the lane. So that's a pretty cool feature that this Toyota is known for safety, and that's one thing that I can say really has without the cruise control. Now, however, the one day I had it on cruise control and I'm only driving 10 miles per hour. What happened, I got to share this with everybody because I want people to understand this. When I had it on cruise control at 10 miles per hour, it gives you a gap where cars could get in front of you, and because you're giving such a space, because you're on cruise control. I don't advise putting cruise control at 10 miles per hour. If you're going to do cruise control, do it at 50, 60, 70, whatever the speed that you're doing. Do it that way, because what happens is I had it on cruise control at 10 miles per hour, and a car got in front of me. I mean, he just jumped in. I was paying attention, but I didn't expect what I expected from this vehicle, and it stopped. I mean, it stopped in a dime at 10 miles per hour. I mean, just literally stopped. My whole head went forward. My wife's head went forward. My mother-in-law head went forward. Basically, they were blaming me, and I was like, whoa, it wasn't me. It was the vehicle that stopped. So what happened was that the cruise control, the sensors in front of the vehicle made it seem like there was something in front. So it was forcing the car to stop. So what I'm trying to say to you is, do not use cruise control when driving on slow moving time. So of course I do, however, activate the EV as I'm driving to save gas. So enough of that. I just wanted to share with you the pros and cons about this Toyota vehicle overall. Other than the monthly payments coming out of my paycheck, the vehicle is worth it. They say it's an 8-seater. I didn't get the captain seats in the middle. However, I'm 6'2", okay, weighing about 260 pounds, and two people my size would only fit comfortable in the rear seats back there. And then of course 3 of me will sit right here with no problem. I think we'll be fine with 3 of us, same size, in the middle. Maybe not, I don't know. But anyway, thank you for watching. This is let's go back to me. Thank you for watching. This is Sammy, and God bless everyone. And again, I'm not an expert. I'm not an experienced known owner of a Toyota Grand Highlander. However, so far owning this car for about a month, I'm giving my own opinion, and I must say this vehicle to me is worth having, especially being hybrid. Don't worry about what other people say about inexpensive, or that the battery, if something goes wrong with it, by the time something goes wrong with it, you already own the vehicle almost 7, maybe 10 years by that time. I am saving a lot of money. I used to own a Ford Explorer 2013, and I was just driving almost 14 miles before I burnt 1 gallon worth of gas. So I was spending about anywhere between $200 to $250 a month in gas. So far, it's been almost a month and 2 more days, and I've only spent $75 in gas. So you make that decision based on how your experience as a driver, and you make that decision. So God bless you. Stay tuned to the next video about my Toyota. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye.